Hey everyone, how you doing today? I'm going to show you just a quick little thing on concealers and foundations today. What they do, how you can use them in different ways, different tools you can use for them. It goes on really easy, so you can pretty much do anything. Concealers first, they have 0 to 6 right now for concealers. The number 0 is really light. This one you can use as a skin color. They are waterproof and you can use them as foundations if you like. If you're going to be somewhere you need a waterproof shield, they work great. I use the 0 for dark spots. I have just a little dark spot right here. I like to cover up. And then I also use the 0 for highlighting when I'm done with my foundation. And then the number 1, here is a green tinted one. That one works really good for redness. If you have rosacea or acne spots, active acne that are red, I have a little dot right here. Cover that one up. And the green just completely cancels out the red. So if you had redness on your cheeks, just use your finger and rub that over your cheeks. That would cancel that out before you put your foundation on. Rub the green off of here. And the number 2 is also can be a skin colored one. I use that one to highlight my brows a lot because I like it just a little bit lighter than my skin color. And you can use that one as a foundation too all over your face. The number 3 is a kind of a salmony orange tint to it. So that one works really good to cover up dark circles under and around your eye. I just pat that on. I don't have too much of a dark circle under there today. But that just cancels them out. Oh, I got better on that one than this one. Perfect. And the number 4, for me the number 4 is closest to my skin tone. I do like a Shinto 2 and I can do like an olive 3, so that one works closest to my skin tone. So I can use that for my foundation shade if I like to do a waterproof shield on my face. They also have the number 5 and number 6. This one is number 5. Number 5 I use for my contour color because that is darker, so I'll use that where I need contouring. And 5 and 6 are also skin tone shades if you have darker skin. So they work really great for contouring and highlighting and to cover up everything. The 0, like the dark spots, if you have Malaysia or acne scarring that's kind of darker, it works really good to cover up that stuff. Didn't see that guy. Missed him. We'll cover him up. And then on to the foundation. For the lightest coverage foundation, because these are, I have a whole palette here, so I'll show you these. These are 50% pigmented. So a little bit seriously goes a really long ways. Most people can get 4 to 6 months out of one pan. This one I've had probably since November, and I've just scraped to the bottom of that one. So I like to use, for the least amount of coverage, like an angled fluffy brush. This is actually a blush brush. It is number 3 in the new brush line. So I will just swirl that in. We're going to do olive 3 today. Just pat that in there, and there's a lot of product on there. And you just swirl that around. And it just gives you a really nice light coverage. And they also have the flat-headed foundation brush. That one is number 4. That one gets, I think, a little bit heavier coverage. So you dab that around in there, and that is got quite a bit on there, so you could probably do a lot of your face there. So you just want to brush this down and around. And this one, I feel like I usually have to go back over the top and just brush that in because it's a little too heavy for me. But if you have a lot of acne scarring, active acne going on, that one would work really great for you. And the stippling brush, this is our buffer brush, number 5 in the brush line. This one works awesome if you have wrinkly skin or acne pitted up skin that you need to get into with the brush. You can just dab that also. A little bit goes a long ways. And then this one you want to swirl around too. And also if you have wrinkly skin, it works awesome to use our Must Do face oil. I just put just a little tiniest squirt you can get. There you go. Right in the pan. Take the buffer brush and swirl that around in there. And that's going to make it more liquidy, so it gets in the wrinkles really well. Makes it more of a BB cream feel or a liquid foundation feel. So that, yep, just swirl that around. Blend it into your face. And then if you have really dry skin, this is probably all you'd need to do. I would have to go back over with mine because my skin is not really too dry right now. And just pat it in. And if you notice when you use brushes, if you're getting brush lines, you probably have too much product on there, so back off on that. Or you're pushing too hard. Make sure it's just really light. You don't have to dig it into your skin to get anything in there. It works just fine without that. And then you can also use your fingers, but be very careful using your fingers because it gets heavy. Like that little bit I put on my finger probably will do half my face here. Make sure you're a really good blender if you're using your fingers. And for the best coverage, I like to use the blender. I have this damp, so it is dry. It's a lot smaller than this. I have it all poofed up. You want to wet it completely, squeeze it out really well, and then I actually use a towel to squeeze it out in there. So you want to just give it a little turn in there, plenty of product on there, and I just pat and turn a little bit. To get full coverage. And our Blenderful sponges are awesome. They are very dense. They don't absorb your foundation. So what you put on there is going on your face. You're not wasting product. And then I flip it around and I like to just blend it into my hairline. Don't want any crazy funny lines on your face. And then always pull it down your neck. Make sure everything blends. So that's my quick little foundation and concealer tips for you guys today. I hope you guys all have an awesome day. If you have any questions or you need me to match you up with foundation, please let me know. We will talk to you guys soon. Bye.